आज हिंदुस्तान चांद पे चला गया है। G20 की मीटिंग्स वहां होती हैं। ये तो सब कुछ हमें करना चाहिए था। ये तो हमारी हमारी तकदीर में होना चाहिए था। ये तो हमारी किस्मत में होना चाहिए था कि हम ये करते।
How ironical. Pakistan's former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, who was the Prime Minister when Pakistan attacked India in the Kargil War in 1999, today says, India is progressing while we are begging for funding from China and other Arab nations. The fact is, one country was partitioned into two in 1947, and present-day India also faced many challenges, but its priorities have always been very clear, and that is development for all people in India. Pakistan since inception has only focused instead on narrative against India, on creating chaos and conflict in Kashmir, on persecuting its own religious minorities, taking no action on kidnapping and forcefully converting young Hindu and Christian girls, and often accused of abetting those forced conversions by the state, and also attacking its own minorities within the Muslim community like the Shias and Ahmadiyas. Oh, this is apart from violations against the people of Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir and Balochistan. And now realizing that amid all of this, they should have focused rather on their own development than create all this trouble. Important is the timing of Nawaz Sharif's statement. Self-exiled former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif is preparing to return to Pakistan to contest next elections. So this is a political statement when he says that when he was the Prime Minister, Pakistan was in a better shape and now it is worse. But it also appears to not try to escalate tensions against a rising India anymore. They also probably have realized that internal matter is their biggest enemy now. It is not India. It never was. The one reason that Pakistan is still able to survive right now is because of the International Monetary Fund. Remember that there was about $3 billion package, out of which only about $1.2 billion in phases has been given, and that also has come after several rounds of negotiations and literally begging in desperation by Pakistan. Talking about praising India, Nawaz Sharif is not the only one. Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan also has, in the past few years, repeatedly praised India on different occasions, informing his supporters recently about the stability and rise in India, while Pakistan is being thrown to the disaster by Pakistan's own generals and those who hold sway in decision-making positions.
एक बड़े खुददार कौम है, कभी किसी की जुर्रत नहीं है कि वहाँ इस तरह की बात करें, किसी सुपर पावर की जुर्रत नहीं है कि वहाँ ये भी तस्वर कर दें कि जनाब वो यही कह दें कि जनाब अपने फॉरेन रिलेशन में वो कहें जो हम कह रहे हैं। अब देख रहे हैं वो रूसियों से हालांकि सारी सैंक्शंस लगी हुई हैं, वो कह रहे हैं जी हम तेल इंपोर्ट करते हैं, हमारे लोगों की बेहतरी है।
Imran Khan, like the previous prime ministers of Pakistan, is facing more corruption cases now, recently charged with criminal conspiracy. That's a crime that carries maximum penalty of death sentence for allegedly masterminding the violent attack on army installations and inciting people to mutiny. Sword is hanging by this thread against Imran Khan, and he says because Pakistan army is against him. Not just Nawaz Sharif and Imran Khan, even Fawad Chaudhry, the former Minister of Information and Broadcasting in Pakistan, had mocked India in 2019 when the Chandrayaan-2 mission had failed. But he praised India's Chandrayaan-3 soft landing. He called it a historic moment for the Indian Space Research Organization and wished them luck. He had also put in a request to broadcast India's Chandrayaan landing on Pakistani television. Interestingly, after Chandrayaan's soft landing, people and press in Pakistan were praising India too. People there seem to be now realizing that for too long they have been fed a false narrative to hate India for years. The Express Tribune showered praises on India and Prime Minister Modi too, and said that Prime Minister has brought India to the point where the nation has begun to cast a wider net of influence and impact. It was further written, and I quote it here, India's foreign policy has treaded skillfully and its GDP has grown to about $3 trillion. Leading Pakistani economist and a lecturer at the Princeton, Atif Mia, had praised India for its appointment of competitive people at high positions during times of crisis. I paraphrase as he mentioned how India also faced its share of economic concerns, but it was one Dr. Manmohan Singh who took correct decisions and then successive governments. And especially he added about family members who have no merit are not placed in high positions in India, unlike in Pakistan. He also then added that competence should be placed above family. Singer Adnan Sami, who is of Pakistan origin, shifted to India in 2016 and even became an Indian citizen. He also praised India's action of conducting surgical strikes in Pakistan and fed up of how that country is being ruined, while India and Indians have only and always given love and appreciation to Adnan Sami for his musical talent. Jalil Abbas Jilani, the former Foreign Secretary of Pakistan, said to Asia News Network that Pakistan's name should be propagated as the birthplace of Hinduism, so that more and more people visit there for religious tourism. He also added that Islam is a foreign religion to this land and it came from Arab countries. Can you believe this acknowledgement of their ancestry, their history is finally dawning on the Pakistanis? But sadly, the question I asked to them today, where are the Hindus in Pakistan? And those who are left, those who are remaining, why are they forced to live in fear? Why are they treated so poorly? How can you express respect for Hinduism if not having shown respect and equality to fellow Hindus in your country? As I conclude, glad to see that Pakistani establishment and its people and its press notice the changing, rising India despite the worst evil plans and interference that Pakistan has attempted to do. Pakistan failed to damage India, and now India will show how focus, hard work and good intentions result in success that even enemies cannot help but praise. Thank you for watching.
Well, as Pooja rightly said, that for Pakistan, their internal matter is their biggest enemy, not neighbor India. Let me throw some light on this. Imran Khan was arrested, Nawaz Sharif is in exile, Bhutto assassinated, Yusuf Raza Gilani's son kidnapped by gunmen. Is there no Pakistani PM who's leading a normal life after serving the term? Let's look at the terms of Pakistani PMs and how it ended. Former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan was arrested by paramilitary rangers at the Islamabad High Court where he was attending hearings for 2 cases. Nawaz Sharif has been living in self-imposed exile in the UK since 2019. Yusuf Raza Gilani's son Ali Haider was abducted by suspected militants. Shaukat Aziz became the first Prime Minister of Pakistan who left the seat after completion of parliamentary term. Chaudhry Shujaat Hussein's house was raided by police. Musharraf went on to rule the country until 2008 but was charged with high treason and given a death sentence. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was imprisoned in 1977 by General Ziaullah, who imposed martial law. Bhutto was later given a death sentence. Benazir Bhutto was the Prime Minister of Pakistan twice. She was assassinated in 2007. Shahid Khaqan Abbasi was arrested on corruption charges. Shehbaz Sharif was taken into custody on September 28, 2020 due to a NAB money laundering case after his bail plea was rejected by the Lahore High Court. He remained detained for approximately 7 months until his release from the Kot Lakhpat Central Jail in Lahore. Well, that's the state of affairs in Pakistan, and that's all that we have for you today. Thank you for watching.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today Newsmo.